Have you ever wondered why so many people feel tired all the time? Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, like they're simply running out of energy. Think about this for a second. We have more conveniences today than before. Our cars take us almost everywhere. Elevators take us upstairs. Escalators move us through airports and shopping centers. Remotes keep us from getting off the couch. We can order groceries without ever walking through or into a store. We can work all day from a chair, drive home, sit down for dinner, watch television, scroll on our phones, and then go to bed. Maybe the very things that make life easier are also keeping us from moving the way our bodies were designed to. Yet, despite all these conveniences, many people have less energy than ever before. One obvious thing: the human body was designed to move. Not occasionally, every single day. Movement isn't just about looking better in the mirror, it isn't just about losing weight, and it certainly isn't about punishing yourself in a gym because you ate dessert last night. Movement is one of the body's fundamental requirements for good health, and that's why this is one of the 10 energy enhancers. Number 8, regular exercise or movement. Because movement affects virtually every system in your body. Your muscles, your joints, your heart, your lungs, your circulation, your digestion, your brain, your immune system, your lymphatic system, even your mood and mental clarity. Here's something I learned during my natural health education that really stuck with me. Your body is constantly rebuilding itself every second of every day. Old cells are breaking down, new cells are being created. Nutrients are being delivered, and waste products and toxins are being removed. It's an incredible process that's happening whether you're thinking about it or not. But here's the fascinating part. That process works best when your body moves. Think of your body like a city. Every single cell is like a home or a business. Every one of those homes and businesses needs supplies delivered. Oxygen, nutrients, water. At the same time, garbage has to be picked up, or the waste that the body creates. Waste has to be removed. If the delivery truck stopped running and the garbage truck stopped showing up, what happens to the city? It slowly begins to break down. Waste builds up, nutrition is limited. Movement helps keep those delivery systems moving. When your heart beats faster during exercise, more blood circulates throughout the body. That blood carries oxygen and nutrients to your tissues. It also helps transport metabolic waste and toxins so your body's natural elimination systems can continue doing their jobs. Here's something else that fascinated me. Most people know the heart pumps blood, but very few people ever think about the lymphatic system. Unlike your circulatory system, the lymphatic system doesn't have a heart. It doesn't have a central pump. Instead, it depends on movement, muscle contractions, deep breathing, changing positions, stretching, walking, and yes, exercise. The lymphatic system begins in the tiny spaces surrounding your cells. As fluid moves through your tissues, the lymphatic vessels help collect excess fluid, immune cells, cellular debris, proteins, toxins, viruses, bacteria, and other materials that don't simply return to the bloodstream. Those materials travel through the incredible network of lymph vessels and lymph nodes to be filtered before eventually returning to the circulatory system, where your body continues its natural processing and elimination. Think about that for a second. When you move, when you breathe deeply, when you walk, when you stretch, your muscles contract, helping move lymph. And again, lymph is the fluid that moves through your lymphatic system. The body wasn't designed to stay parked all day. It was designed to move. Movement isn't just about burning calories. Movement helps your body function the way it was designed to. One statement I'd love for you to remember from this lesson is, when you move, your blood moves, your lymph moves, your body works more like it was intended to. I love that because it's simple, yet powerful. Now, does that mean everybody needs to become a marathon runner and an Olympic athlete? Absolutely not. In fact, I think our society sometimes goes too far in the other direction. Some people don't move at all. while others think they have to completely destroy themselves every workout. Neither extreme leads to long-term health. Exercise should build you up, not tear you down. It should increase your energy over time, not leave you constantly exhausted. Health is about balance. Health is about moderation. That's why I like thinking about exercise in 3 simple categories: stretch, sweat, and strain. If you consistently include all 3, you're supporting your body in different but complementary ways. So let's talk about the first category, stretch, better known as stretching. Stretching is probably the most overlooked form of exercise there is. Most people think if I'm not sweating, if I'm not lifting weights, I'm not exercising. But stretching is incredibly important. It helps maintain flexibility, it helps maintain posture. It helps keep your joints moving through their natural range of motion. It can reduce stiffness, it can help with balance, and it simply helps your body move the way that it was designed to. Think about little kids. They're constantly moving, squatting, climbing, reaching, etc. Or watch your dog or cat after it wakes up from a nap. What's one of the very first things it does? It stretches. Movement is natural, stretching is natural. Unfortunately, many of us spend 8, 10, 12 hours a day sitting. Our hips tighten, our shoulders roll forward, our necks get stiff, our lower back starts to hurt. Not necessarily because our body is broken, but because we stop moving in the way it was intended to. You don't have to become a yoga expert, although yoga can be helpful for some people. You don't have to twist yourself into a pretzel. Just taking 5 to 10 minutes a day to gently stretch your major muscle groups can help make a tremendous difference over time. Remember, consistency beats intensity. A little bit every day is much better than doing a lot once in a while. Now let's move to the second category, sweat, or better known as aerobic exercise. This is what most people think of when they hear the word exercise. Walking, power walking, hiking, swimming, riding a bike, rollerblading, roller skating, jogging, dancing, etc. Anything that gets your heart beating faster and you're breathing a little deeper. One of my favorite exercises is simply walking. In fact, walking is one of the best lifelong exercises a person can do. Almost anyone can do it. You can adjust the pace, you can adjust the distance, you can walk by yourself, you can walk with your spouse or a friend, or you can walk with your dog. You don't need an expensive gym membership and you don't need special or expensive equipment. You simply need a good pair of shoes and a willingness to start moving. And if you're able, try power walking, the best lifelong aerobic exercise. Swing your arms, lengthen your stride a little bit, pick up the pace. Walk at a pace where you can carry on a conversation still, but you're breathing noticeably deeper. That's where many people begin receiving greater cardiovascular benefits and better overall well-being. One thing I also love about walking outdoors is you're often combining several of the energy enhancers at the same time. You're moving your body, you're getting fresh air, you're getting natural sunlight, and you're reducing stress. Sometimes the simplest things are the most powerful. Remember what we talked about earlier? As your heart beats faster, more oxygen, more nutrients, and more blood is circulating throughout your body and going deeper into the peripheral areas of your body, the subcutaneous fat. It's just getting to more places. That's why you often hear that like exercisers glow. You see people get a little bit more reddish pink in the face because the blood is really pumping out to those areas. And at the same time, your muscles are contracting. Your breathing becomes deeper. Those things all help support healthy lymphatic circulation. Your body is incredibly intelligent. When you give it what it needs, it often responds in amazing ways. Another exercise I really like using is a rebounder. Some people know it as a lymphosizer. It's a small mini trampoline. One of the reasons it's been taught in natural health for years is because it gently combines muscle contractions with repeated changes in gravity or the up-down motion, because your lymphatic system has little valves that help keep the lymphatic fluid from going back down. So once it goes up, it can't go past that valve, and there's tons of valves, so that rebounding really helps. Rebounding is one of the best exercises for helping stimulate the lymphatic system. And the nice thing is, you don't have to jump high, you don't have to do tricks. Even gently bouncing for 5 or 10 minutes can be a great way to get your body moving. It's also low impact, which many people appreciate if they have joint problems or just don't like to get that high or have balance issues. And many rebounders, you can get they have handles on them, so you can actually hold on to that too. Now let's move to the third category, strain, or better known as weightlifting or resistance training. By strain, I simply mean challenging your muscles. That could be lifting weights, using resistance bands, doing push-ups, body squats, working in your garden, splitting firewood, carrying bags of mulch, even moving furniture. Your muscles don't really care where the resistance comes from. They simply respond to being challenged. When muscles are challenged appropriately, they adapt. They become stronger, and strength isn't just about looking good. Strength is about quality of life. It's about getting off the floor without help, carrying groceries, picking up your children or grandchildren, working around your house, enjoying life, remaining independent as long as possible. The goal isn't to become a bodybuilder unless that is your personal goal. The goal is to build a body that's capable of serving you well throughout your life. Now, I also want to say something that's very important. More exercise isn't always better. I think we've all heard the saying, no pain, no gain. This isn't always true. Well, it's almost never true. Exercise should enhance your health, not become another stress or pain. Your body also needs recovery. It needs quality sleep. Now that I've gotten up to that 50-ish years of age, personally, I've found that doing quality, focused weightlifting and resistance training less often versus low quality, unfocused weight training or resistance training more often, I maintain better amounts of lean muscle and recover faster. Proper nutrition, including the 80-10-10 diet by author Douglas Graham, and he was also a high-level athlete, and maintaining an 80-20% split of 80% alkaline foods, producing foods, and 20% acid foods is very important to muscle growth and health and overall well-being. What you feed the body determines what quality of muscle cells it can build. So just think about that. What you're putting in your body is really important. It's not just about working out. They have to go together. Clean water is another one, emotional balance. The other energy enhancers matter as well. Health isn't created by one thing. It's created by many good habits working together. If you're completely exhausted every single day, always sore, never recovering, or dreading every workout, you might need to take a step back and find better balance. Remember, the goal isn't punishment. The goal is to create an environment where your body can function the way it was designed to. So if there's one thing I hope you remember from today's lesson, it's this. The body was designed to move. Every stretch, every walk, every deep breath, every workout, every time you choose stairs instead of the elevator, every time you park just a little bit further away from where you need to get to, every time you get up from your chair and move, you're making an investment in your future and your future overall well-being. You're supporting your heart, your muscles, your joints, your brain, your mental clarity, your circulation, your immune system, your lymphatic system, and again, your overall well-being, both physically, mentally, and emotionally. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to become an athlete unless you want to. You just have to keep moving, because when you move, your blood moves, your lymph moves, and your body functions more like it was designed to. If you haven't already checked out our previous videos covering the other energy enhancers leading up to this week's number 8, regular exercise, check out those videos on our YouTube channel. If you'd like to learn more about lifestyle and nerve energy enhancers foundations to improve your overall mental and physical well-being, you can purchase our 9-week Lifestyle and Nerve Energy Foundations workbook on our website. I'll put the link below. And please don't forget to check out Angie's mental health videos as well. She does a weekly Q&A Ask a Psych Nurse Practitioner series where she touches on many mental health topics, including depression, anxiety, ADHD, trauma, addiction, as well as viewer-submitted questions. If you found this video helpful, Please like and share with someone who may benefit from it. Subscribe to our channel for more videos on mental health, lifestyle, and nerve energy, and your overall well-being. It helps us to reach more people and continue sharing this information. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.